Hello again everyone and welcome back to Skyblock News. I'm your host Derailious and today we're going to be going over the Week 2 update to the Mining Alpha, including some pretty significant changes that I think a lot of you will be interested in. Before we get into this, I just want to say, only a small percentage of the people who watch these videos are actually subscribed, so if you could leave a like and subscribe down below, that really would mean a lot. Without any further ado though, let's launch right into this. Starting off, there were a few forge changes that people will be very happy about. The Amber Polished Drill engine now only requires 32 plasma, down from 64. The same is also true of the Perfectly Cut Fuel Tank, which also requires 32 plasma. The Sapphire Polished Drill engine requires 16 plasma now, but honestly this is a net benefit for the majority of players. Do keep in mind that Lonesome Miner will apply on all mining islands, so you will be getting a damage buff when the update releases, hopefully making ghost grinding a little bit easier.
Hey guys, Jade here. Don't forget to use code RAIL on the Hypixel store for 5% off your purchase. It helps Chris pay for college and us pay for food and stuff, and we just really appreciate any help. Thank you, bye!
Next up, there were more than a few changes targeting specifically the Hardstone mining spread rates. Basically, they wanted to tone it down because I'm going to be honest, as you can see on Alpha right now, it goes pretty hard. You're able to get a lot of Hardstone incredibly quickly, and frankly, it's just a little overpowered. To do this, they basically reduced the amount of mining spread you get from mineral armor and glossy mineral armor. The regular mineral armor now only gives you 100 mining spread on blocks and ores per piece, which is a total of 400, and the glossy variant gives you 150 each, which is a total of 600. They've also nerfed mole pretty significantly. It has gone down from 995 total mining spread down to 400. Do keep in mind though that you're able to get more than usual because of things like the Armadillo Pet, which give you an extra 500. You're still going to be breaking a ton of Hardstone and more than on the main server. It's just that it won't be to such an insane degree where the entirety of the Crystal Hollows will be gone in 30 seconds. Efficient Miner also got a pretty interesting change. It now only gives a flat 300 mining spread instead of the 50% chance at 600 it used to. This doesn't really change your rates at all, it just makes mining a little bit more consistent. You won't have random bouts of huge areas mined out, and instead it will be, well, much more consistent. Personally, I'm in favor of a change like that, but I imagine some people might be upset that their peak rates are a little bit lower. I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. The Gemstone Gauntlet is also guaranteed to get a nerf. The Reduced to Atoms ability has been nerfed pretty significantly, now only granting you 40 rough gemstones instead of 1 flawed at base. So if you get yourself a pristine on that, that's going to be 40 flawed, which is still going to be pretty decent money. From my understanding, it's effectively a 50% reduction in the amount of money you're going to be getting per hour, so it's going to be like 15 mil. It doesn't really seem too bad, all things considered, for just using the Gemstone Gauntlet as a whole. It's also not currently on Alpha, so if you see me still getting flaweds, that's the reason. The main thing I think with the Gemstone Gauntlet is that they want it to be kind of a mid-game money-making method in terms of killing like the goblins. And also in tandem with that, they also reduced the amount of goblin eggs that you need for King Yokar from 3 down to 1, which I'm also personally in favor of. I think Iron Man players would be pretty happy about that one. It just seems like they're moving in a direction to kind of streamline a lot of parts of the game, which I definitely do like. That's been the theme with this update as a whole. A lot of streamlining, a lot of improvements, and it seems to get better day on day. Overall, it does really feel like the admins are trying to make the update as good as possible before release. These are week 2 changes, so I imagine there will be more in the near future, and hopefully they continue to improve on some of those things that people were a little bit worried about. I myself have very few worries about the update anymore. Things look pretty solid, and the nerfs here made sense, and we also got some improvements to some recipes, which people will be very happy about. At the end of the day though, my name's Derailious, thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and look to the future fellas, I'll see you then.